Oh my God. Happy Christmas. Happy Yule. You guys realize like tomorrow's Christmas Eve. It's so weird. It does not feel like Christmas Eve is tomorrow. It doesn't. Do y'all realize that this tonight, this Monday, this Zodiac reads, this is like the last full week of December Zodiac reads? Do y'all realize, has that sunk in yet? Next week when I do Zodiac reads, we'll be going into 2025. You know, let's think that, let that do the sink in for a minute. So this is the last week, full week of 2024. Next week when I do Zodiac reads, they'll be a lot longer, just so you guys know, because these will be an overview for every sign for 2025. So before I get started, we're going to do a lot of fucking breathing today. We're going to do a lot of breathing today because I had to go shopping earlier. I had to go to Walmart because I'm stupid. So we're going to do a lot of breathing. But tomorrow morning, book club will be at 10. I'm so sorry I had to cancel on you guys today. Brody had something that had to be done ASAP, and I had to go help him get that done. Tomorrow at my live will start at 11:15 in the morning. At 11:20, we're going to have us a little spiritual watch party for the Pope breaking the world. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to watch it together. Okay. In the meantime, it is time for Reiki and Zodiac. So just like always, you guys can do these first few hand positions with me if you'd like. The only thing I ask is that you do take deep breaths. When I say, hey, take a deep breath. Ready, set, here we go. All right. Deep breath. Thank you guys for all the gifts on TikTok. Y'all are so sweet. Ready? Breathe. Hate this necklace. It bunches my shirt up and it looks ridiculous. All right. Breathe. 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 Last one, big breath. We're gonna ground first, ready? Sacral. I want you to take a deep breath before we start the sacral. For the solar plexus. Yeah, for those of you guys that have the nasty stomach bug going around, it's up to you if you want to watch this part or not. I'm just saying. I know the nausea and the stomach upset is bad with the stomach bug going around. Just breathe. Thank you, Full Moon Vibe. I see that you've been a subscriber for 11 months. Thank you. Ready for the heart chakra? Yeah. So we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to work a little longer on the heart chakra because I know that a lot of people have people that are gone, that they miss, and the holidays are hard. And so I'm going to work on the heart chakra for a minute. And if you guys would like to, I would love to see their names. I would love for you to put their names in the chat. Okay? Breathe. Okay. Big breath. Okay. Ready? We ready for the throat chakra? Yes. I'm reading back and forth between YouTube and TikTok, all of the names. Sometimes you just want someone else to see them. Sometimes you just want someone else to know they exist. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for everybody we're going to do this again later on in Reiki as well. So if you missed it, you're just now coming in. Okay. Ready for the throat? Yeah. Ready for the third eye? crown. Breathe. Ready? What negative bullshit are you getting rid of besides trolly trolls and comments that aren't funny anymore? What are you getting rid of? Breathe. But Shivas, I not only hope that you can come up with some better trolling comments that I haven't heard before a million times, but I hope you can come up with a funnier name. I wish you nothing but the best, honey. All right. You guys breathing? Yeah? Since the trolls are out in force tonight on TikTok and YouTube, why don't we go ahead and do my favorite part? Because, you know, hurt people hurt people. You guys don't know what my favorite part is. That is just putting something in the chat that maybe you needed to hear at your lowest. Maybe you needed to hear when you were ready to not be here anymore. Maybe you feel like someone just needs to know that they matter. Thank you for that screenshot, Nicole. You guys breathing? I love some of the things that you guys are putting in the chat to encourage other people. I know that the holidays are really hard. The holidays are really hard on a lot of people. They're hard on people that have a family history of trauma. They're hard on people that don't have anyone here. They're hard on people that do have a lot of people here because of the stress and the money and all of that stuff. So for those of you guys that feel like this is your night to troll, it says a lot about y'all. I'm just saying what I'm saying. It says a lot about where y'all are in life. For those of you guys that are here because you don't have anybody, for those of you guys that are here because you're considering not being here anymore, all I'm going to ask is that you just hang out one more day. Just hang out till tomorrow, okay? Come watch the Pope open the crazy portals with me, and let's laugh and make fun and have a great time. I see you. I love you. I care about you, okay? My friend, everybody feels stuck. That scared the shit out of me. I know y'all on YouTube couldn't see that, but seeing my screen freeze on TikTok and then the panda, that kind of scared the shit out of me. Breathe. Are you breathing? Big breath. What colors are you guys seeing tonight? I'm just curious. So I'm only going to go about 5 more minutes, and then we're going to start reading for the Zodiacs for the last full week of December. For those of you guys that are new to following, for those of you guys that are new to my channels, anything like that, we have 3 rules. Okay, that's it. 1, we don't talk about other creators in a negative light. And 2, we don't talk about politics. I don't give a fuck what side of the fence you're on, or if you're under the fence on top, I don't care. And 3, my mods are under strict orders that if you are a douche knuckle, you get muted, you get blocked. Like, we don't got time for it. Go do that goddamn shit somewhere else and somebody else's live. Who gives a fuck? So, that's it. I want you to keep in mind that kids are out of school, kids are home on YouTube, kids are home on TikTok. Sometimes the trolls don't have anything better to do because their family is shit. And I hate that. You guys that are new to following me, I have been doing this a very long time. I have been a master teacher in Usui Reiki since 2013. Since then, I have also gained my master teacher, grandmaster in 8 other forms of Reiki, plus pranic healing, chakra healing, all of the frou-frou, woo-woo shit, and turned it into this. Breathe in, just take a big breath, okay? Here for the frou-frou woo-woo shit. I just caught that comment. We're friends. We're friends. You and I, we're friends. Normally, I do a little bit of manifestation. We do all that stuff and so on, but we're not going to do that tonight. Do you know why? Because we're going to do that next week, okay? Next week is going to be, it's going to be a longer session. It's going to be a longer zodiac read, etc. But tonight, we're going to go ahead and start reading for the zodiacs. I know that was only 30 minutes, and y'all are used to 45 minutes to an hour, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, okay. There's a lot of stuff happening over this next week. I'll pretty much be on every single damn day until, yeah, pretty much every single day. Yeah. For those of you guys that are new, that are hanging out, etc., I'm Bodhi. I've been on the TikTok since it was a thing. I have kept the same schedule of Monday and Thursday nights pretty much the entire time, unless I'm really sick or something's happened with traveling. For those of you guys that don't know me, for those of you guys that are new to watching me, I have been a professional reader for well over a decade. And when I say professional reader, I don't mean just, you know, I jumped on TikTok one day because it was cool. I actually started, just like everybody does, reading for the family and so on, friends. And then I started working for a site called Purple Ocean, which is like a massive, huge tarot site, oracle site, etc. So I've opened shops. I've helped people open shops. I've trained tons and tons of tarot and oracle card readers. So when I say professional oracle card reader, I don't just mean like I'm doing it because it's fucking cool on TikTok like a lot of people are. I don't have to read out of the book. I know my cards back and forth. So if y'all have never watched Zodiacs, Capricorns, first of all, happy Capricorn. Happy Capricorn time. We'll say it that way. Happy birthday, Capricorns. It is winter. It's officially winter. How many of y'all Capricorns? This is okay. We're gonna have a chat here, Capricorns. I've been trying to draw one fucking anchor card. Y'all keep wanting to have two. So I'm not gonna knock the cards again. And if it comes out two again, that's what's gonna happen. But come on, Caps. Okay. 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 What does knocking the cards do? Knocking the cards clears the energy out of them. So let's say you have a deck that is being an asshole and you need it to calm its little shitty ass down and draw some cards. You knock on it. Both sides, usually I knock it on the table as well. So I usually start with Capricorns and go all the way around. So my sweet little Sagittarius is, y'all are last. I know. Every one of y'all is like, you bitch. But my brain wants to go 1 to 12, not 5 to 4 or whatever. I don't know. It drives me up the wall the way that the way that they are. So we start at 1, we go all the way around. Yeah. You ready? You ready, Capricorns? Why do you have 2 anchor cards? Okay. Capricorns, this is a very intense week for you. Y'all start off with Morgan Le Fay, which is growth and atonement and deceit. And then underneath that, or on top of it, you have the Mother of Dawn, which is beauty and agency and compassion. So you have a massive amount of growth and atonement. Then you also have creation. Then you have karmic justice and balanced emotions, which if those don't mirror those cards, I don't know. Caps, this right here is a week of you clearing shit out. It's a week of you clearing shit out. Let me tell you guys a little secret about Capricorns. Capricorns they are like the tunnel spider. You know what I mean? They'll lay in wait. They'll watch. They'll pay attention. They'll see what's going on until they have all of the information they need, and then they're done. A Capricorn will stay in a shitty relationship until they have figured everything that they need, until they have gathered all the information they need. Like they're scary little fucking troll spies, okay? I can say that. I'm just saying. But a Capricorn will wait until they have a plethora of shit before they start cutting cords, before they start letting go of things. And once a Capricorn is done, there is 100% no going back. There's no going back. Not only will they burn the bridge that they just left on, they will go around and detonate the dynamite for every other bridge that they have set up. Because a Capricorn doesn't burn one bridge at a time. They burn all of them. That's exactly what's going on this week, Capricorns. You are looking hardcore at 2024, at what you did, at what you didn't do, where you grew, where maybe you need to say, I'm sorry. I don't know that I've ever heard a Capricorn say, I'm sorry. And where there's a lot of atonement, things that you need to kind of own up to a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Like places where you know you didn't hold up your end of the bargain, even if it's to yourself this year. Then the other side of this, it's like a double-edged sword week, okay? So you're very dualistic this week, Capricorns. You are 100% the fucking GOAT this week. You're going to be really hard on yourself. And then at the same time, you're like, all right, all this shit happened. So let me go ahead and do what I need to do. And then all of this shit is going to happen. This is a hardcore week of you manifesting your 2025, Capricorns. So I'm going to advise you of this. Be very, very careful what you say and what you think about this week, especially when it comes to your 2025, because you have the fucking karmic justice card, Capricorns. So if you are really hard on yourself this week, and then you're like, you know what? I don't really deserve anything good in 2025. Guess what's going to fucking happen? Guess what's going to fucking happen, Capricorns? Do not let shit like that come out of your face hole, okay? There's no place for it. Thank you guys. The thing I love about this, Capricorns, is this is the balanced emotions. That tells me that y'all are 100% done. You're 100% done. Because here's another little secret about Capricorns. You ready? Okay. So Capricorns might yell. They might scream. They might do all the things. They might say all the shit. They might say whatever it is they need to say in this moment of atonement, of growth, or whatever. They can fucking eviscerate somebody with their words and looks and shit. But when a Capricorn is quiet, when a Capricorn is really balanced, when a Capricorn just goes, okay, that's the point when you need to really be fucking scared. I'm just saying. If you have a Capricorn that's, you know, pulling some emotions out and so on, cool. You're okay. All right. But if you have a Capricorn that, especially on a week with a karmic justice card, that is suddenly calm, that's when you probably should be a little nervous. That's when you should be a little scared. Okay? Caps, it's going to be a very dualistic week for y'all. I would not be surprised if y'all hermit a little bit this week. And when you're out and about in family things, holiday things, etc., you're a little more reserved, okay? It's because you're watching, you're thinking that continually in that workaholic brain of yours, you're getting ready for 2025. It's a really big, heavy week for you Capricorns, okay? A really big, heavy week for y'all, okay? Be careful what comes out of your face. Stones for Capricorns. I'm going to say Garnet, which is a lot of y'all's birthstone. And then I'm also going to say, I was going to say black tourmaline, but I think I'm going to switch that to obsidian. Garnet and obsidian. Garnet was also worn by the Norse, especially the Vikings that went off, you know, pillaging and shit to protect them. The garnet is a symbol of protection. It's a talisman of protection. I feel like y'all need that this week, Capricorns, especially with this atonement card. As far as animal goes, I think I already said it. Y'all are the tunnel web spider this week. Y'all are the tunnel web spider this week. Just saying. So beware the Capricorns. Beware the Capricorns. I'm just saying. Okay. Capricorn's got to start us off all fucking serious and shit. Are we ready, Aquarius? We ready? Okay. I love these kinds of Aquariuses. I love this Aquarius thing. I'll just tell you, okay. So y'all, Aquarius, this deity that I'm fixing to tell you about, if you're not familiar with her, she's one that when she pops up in the read, I always tell you guys to go research her, okay? She's an Egyptian deity. She is like the party deity. This is Hathor, and this is meditation and communication and culture. Okay. She is the life of the party. She was also a fantastically gorgeous goddess. Okay. Then you guys have willpower, and then you have courage. We have like lifeblood of the party type of Aquariuses this week. It does not mean that y'all are going to be faded every single fucking night. It does not mean that y'all are going to be like lower than the floor. What it means is that you guys are the ones that are mediating all of the family dinners. You guys are the ones that's calming Aunt Karen and Uncle Joe Bob down from whatever the fuck box they're on that nobody wants to hear. Y'all are the ones that keep the party going. This is a hard thing to do. It is a very hard thing to do. It doesn't matter if you're going to a small family party of like 5, 6 people or a huge one of like hundreds of people. Your willpower for everybody to get the fuck along this week, Aquarius, is high. Is high. So for those of you guys that are Aquariuses, and those of you guys that have Aquariuses in your life, let me just say this. If your Aquarius is like, you're going to this dinner, you're going to this party, you're going to have a fucking good time, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have a good time because they have the fucking willpower card and the courage card. In other words, you're going. There is no. There is no taking anything other than what this Aquarius wants them to do. Now, here's the thing, Aquarius. You are going to have to be a little careful that you don't get like overly bossy with it this week and you're not, being a dick. But the good thing is, Aquarius, and I know all of y'all are going to love to hear this. You ready? When you leave, the party leaves. When you leave the dinner, when you leave the family function, when you leave whatever it is you're going to do this week, Aquarius, all of the fun goes away too. All of the fun goes away too. I'm just saying. So I know that stoked every one of your Aquarius egos right there, knowing that when you leave, the party's over. My only warning, and I'm going to repeat this again, Aquarius, is don't get too bossy with it. Okay? Just be kind of careful. But overall, Aquarius, this is a really fantastic celebratory week for you. It's a great week. Enjoy it. Enjoy the parties. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy the families. Enjoy the friends. Enjoy being alone. Whatever it is you're doing. Okay? Okay. It's just a good week, Aquarius. It's just a good week. Enjoy it. Do a lot of self-care. Do a lot of pampering. Do all of that stuff. Okay? Stones for Aquarius. I am going to say Lapis. Lapis and Fluorite. Now, those two don't pair really well together, like two bracelets next to each other. So I would put maybe Quartz in between them or something like that. But, yeah. Any color Fluorite. All the Fluorite. All of it. But Lapis. Y'all are the Peacock this week. Just saying. Y'all are the Peacock this week. So, starting this week, okay, Pisces, y'all gotta have 2 anchor cards too. Starting this week, I'll be doing some specialty reads. I did these last year and the year before. These are a little more in depth. These are a little more specific to you. Normally when I do reads, not Zodiacs, but normally when I do reads for you guys, I only pull like 3 to 4 cards. These reads this week are how you specifically, how your 2025 is going to go. These are 7 to 10 cards a piece. These are already up on my link tree, on my site, on TikTok, on YouTube, all of that stuff. There's a very limited number of these every night that I'm doing them, and I'm not doing them every night. or you can book a private appointment with me if you don't want everybody and their dog hearing how your 2025 is going to go. But for those of you guys that need a cheat sheet, you need to see what's going on. Just saying what I'm saying. All right, Pisces, are we ready? Okay, all right. I'm not going to lie. When I saw these first two cards, Pisces, I was about to get really upset at you because it would be all y'all, but I'm not, okay? Y'all have two anchor cards. You have Anubis, which is completion. This is the other side of things. This is a calming vibe. But this next card is the card that got me. And when I pull this up, those of you guys that watch me all the time, you know damn well what this card represents. This is the fucking Abaddon card, which is pestilence and malice and all the fucking shit. So I'm not going to lie. Because, you know, Anubis is the god of death in the underworld. And then you have Abaddon. I was like, motherfucker, please tell me we don't have feral fucking Pisces this week. I don't think I have any Pisces in my family. I think most of them are Leos and Sagittarius and Capricorns, but it wouldn't surprise me. But then, okay, don't freak out, because I know some of you Pisces were like, what? Don't freak out. Then you have mindfulness and change. So we do not have, let me repeat, knock down the DEFCON level. We do not have feral Pisces this week. What we have are, I'm going to say peacemaker Pisces, but that's not the right term. Pisces, this week right here, you are the finisher. I don't know how else to explain it. When you're out and about this week, whether it's with family, whether it's with friends, whether it's fucking Walmart, Taco Bell, whatever, you are the calming vibe in the place. You are. Now, the problem with this is that y'all are going to come up against a lot of these. Y'all are going to come up against every one of these motherfuckers. All of these Abaddon-ass motherfuckers that want to be out there. Apparently, the word of the night is motherfucker. I'm just letting you know. All of these motherfuckers that want to be out there causing problems. All of the ones that want to be dicks. They want to cause problems. They want to be an ass. They want to start fights at the dinner. Whatever it is. Not knocking Abaddon, okay? But I think Anubis would knock Abaddon out. I'm just saying. Pisces, y'all are super, super mindful. Y'all are super aware of every single thing around you. Y'all are super in touch, in tune. Your intuition is on point. So let me say this, Pisces, as you're out and about, when y'all come across one of these people like this, and let's say it's a little above what you want to deal with, use your discretion, Pisces, and use your intuition. And if you need to get you and yours out of there, fucking get you and yours out of there. Trust your gut, Pisces, okay? The change card is also really interesting because this mindfulness week for you, because you're so in tune, I don't know how many of you Pisces asked for a level up this week. You asked for a sign. You asked for some growth. I don't know, but you're getting it. You're getting it. Pisces, y'all are all leveling up a little bit this week. So for those of you Pisces that feel like you're stagnant, this is not going to be the week for stagnation. It's not. You may end up at the end of the week completely drained, dragging your ass along the floor just to get in the house. But when you lay there and you think about everything that's happened over the last year, over this week especially, Pisces, y'all are going to go, oh my fucking God. Y'all are going to have that epiphany weekend, okay? Just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, Pisces. You are 100% in touch with your intuition. You are 100% in touch with every single thing that has to do with you leveling up and with all of these crazy ass fucks around you. So it's going to be a good week, Pisces. Going to be a little trying on your nerves, just like, you know, all the fun. But thank you guys on YouTube for pushing me up in the For You page. I love it. I love it. It's wonderful. Just as you say Jesus loves me, the old gods love you too. And I will be happy to do an offering to Kali for each single one of y'all. I appreciate it so much. I hope that she comes to visit you a lot. Stones for Pisces. You know, here I'm gonna let you guys pick on your own, Pisces, because since y'all are really in tune with your intuition, thank you guys. Since y'all are really in tune with your intuition, you're gonna know better what stones you need this week, okay? So whatever it is you feel you need, it may be on a moment-to-moment basis, Pisces. If you need to take a whole purse full of fucking rocks with you, I mean, take a whole purse full of rocks with you. As far as animals, y'all are the giraffe this week. Y'all are the giraffe this week, okay? Y'all are the giraffe. All right. Where's my Aries at? Where is all the Aries gang? Ooh, okay, Aries, you gotta have a sideways card. Okay. Okay, so Aries, I'm gonna make the little warning label thing here that don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. So y'all have the Arthur card this week. This is bravery and championship and self-realization. Then you have wisdom sideways. And then you have the let go card. So Aries, y'all have been asking for a breakthrough. Y'all have been asking for an epiphany. Y'all have been asking for a level up, a change, a shift. Y'all have been asking for movement, right? Again, please don't shoot the messenger. What the Arthur card represents is doing something because you feel that it's the right thing, okay? It's the right thing maybe for you. It's what you feel is the right thing for something else, someone else, some other situation. But maybe sometimes that's not always the case, okay? You know how it's like they tell you not to stop and pick up a turtle on the road and put it on the other side because you don't know where it was going and all this shit. It's kind of like that. Like we think we're doing the turtle a favor and we may not be. It's just like that. So Aries, there's a reason that you're being held back. There's a reason that you're being paused right now. There's a reason that you have all these downloads just fucking sitting there and you can't pull them all the way down. You can't remember your dreams. You can't decipher things. Like there's a reason why it feels like there's just cotton stuffed in your third eye. It just, y'all know exactly what I mean. This is a week where you have to let go of some shit. This is a week where you have to let go of some shit. Wait, hang on. What was that? I've watched you for a while and I saw you the other day in public and it didn't click till now. Well, hopefully it wasn't a day when I was like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck you. But I mean, it's not like I don't do that on TikTok anyway. So there's that. Aries, there's some stuff that you have to let go of this week. Similar to the Capricorns, cutting ties, letting go of stuff, etc. Y'all are in that boat too. Y'all are totally in that boat too, okay? But some of the stuff y'all have to let go of are self-limiting beliefs, okay? That's why this wisdom card is sideways, and that's also why you have the Arthur card. If y'all remember the story of King Arthur, he tried super hard to make an amazing, glorious place. He had the Knights of the Round Table. He went on these quests for the Holy Grail, like sent people out for the Holy Grail, all this stuff, right? What he thought was the best interest of his kingdom. Not always the best interest of the people. This is the epitome of saying you can't see the forest for the trees. So Aries, what I'm going to recommend for you this week, I think you get it at this point. What I'm going to recommend for you this week, I want you to take some time and just meditate. Now, this doesn't mean go in and kumbaya. It doesn't mean that. Because unless you grew up in a place where meditation and mindfulness was normal, you're probably new to it, meaning that your brain can't fathom how to just sit still without it running 900 ways. What I mean by meditate is find something that you love to do that is so mindless, whether it's video games, whether it's taking a drive, whether it's crochet, whatever. Okay, going to the gym. It's so easy for you. It's a muscle memory. So your mind can kind of drift a little bit. I want you to find something like that to do this week, Aries. Because in doing that, it's going to make you feel better. So yes, some of you guys are going, oh my God, she just told me I could play video games. Absolutely. In having your fingers and your immediate mind be occupied, it means that back here, your subconscious can kind of drift off and figure out what it is that you need to let go of. Now, that means there's going to come a time when this week, probably a few times, you're going to have those epiphany moments, okay? And when those epiphany moments happen, you're going to probably sit there for a minute and stare off into space like, oh my God. Here's the thing, Aries. You're going to have some realizations this week that some of the things that you've done, some of the things you are doing, and a lot of these are just your own behaviors and so on, they're not doing anything but holding you back. There is a thing called a Shema, S-C-H-E-M-A. This is the beliefs that make up who we are. We all have them. These encompass things like stereotypes we hold for other people, how we look at other genders, other races, other jobs, other people. It's how we hold ourselves in public. It's all of those things. So there comes a time in your adult life when you are faced with these different schemas, and you have to decide what really matters, what is really important, and how you really feel. It's like those people that are born into families that family has been racist forever. And then you have one person that's finally born that's like, this is just wrong. And they change, right? They may grow up with these things being pushed on them, and they decide this is wrong and I'm not going to be like this. That's a very extreme example, but it's one that everybody can understand. Aries, that's you this week. You are looking hardcore at yourself and going, oh my God, like I can't do that. Okay? So it's going to be kind of an intense week for you, Aries, just so you know. So stones for Aries. I am going to say blue Aragonite. It looks like this. If you can't find blue Aragonite, Caribbean Calcite will work. So blue Aragonite and Citrine. and Citrine. Okay. Animal for Aries. That one's a little harder. You know, I'm going to say the Jaguar. And when y'all are looking up the spiritual meaning of the Jaguar, I want you to look up what Mother Jaguar means. So that is a South American deity. Well, it's the embodiment of a deity, but I want you to look up what Mother Jaguar means. Okay? Okay. That would bring me to my sweet little Geminis. My sweet little Geminis. I won't be on tomorrow night or during the day on Christmas. I will be on Christmas night. And what I will be on doing would be the weekly episode of the Bodhiverse. This is the last week that it'll be on Wednesday. And then the week after, it's switching to Tuesday. So this week on Wednesday, we're going to talk about predictions. We're going to look at Nostradamus's predictions for 2025. I've already been reading through them, and they're kind of mind-blowing given what the world is dealing with right now. We're also going to look at his predictions for 2024 and see if you guys think he was right or wrong. But we're going to talk about predictions for 2025. The next week, the Bodhiverse falls on New Year's Eve. So we're going to have a lot of fun with it, okay? On my profile, both on TikTok and YouTube, if you click on my link tree, you can go on there and submit a question for the New Year's Eve episode. And we'll see. We'll see if I can get them all answered. We'll see if I get overwhelmed. We'll see if I get overwhelmed. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready, Gemini? All right, Gemini, I know y'all are waiting with bated breath. So before I ever pull up your cards, I'm just going to say this is going to be a wonderful fucking week for you. This is a wonderful fucking week for you. Okay? Did I forget Taurus? I did. Oh my God, I did. I did. No wonder the Tauruses were flipping out. Okay. So I pulled these for Gemini. So let me do Gemini and then I will do Taurus. Why am I forgetting Taurus? You know why? Because Sass isn't here. I'd be getting texts and all kinds of stuff like, bitch. So I am so sorry, Tauruses. I am so sorry. Every Taurus, every mod that I have that's a Taurus right now is ready to murderate me. All right. So Geminis, let me do Geminis and then we'll do Taurus. I am so sorry, Taurus. I don't know how I just went right over you. Will you please forgive me? Will you please forgive me? Christine's like, me too, because I'm trying to control these comments. All right, Geminis. Geminis, is going to be a good week for you. It's going to be a really good week for you, okay? Y'all have the Prince, which is the forgotten adversary. So we're not going to worry about the sorrow. We're not going to worry about the loss. We are going to worry about the serendipity. That is the part of this card that y'all really need to pay attention to. Every Taurus is staring at me with dagger eyes right now. I can feel y'all staring at me with dagger eyes. I promise that you are next. I am so sorry, okay? But then you have the Blessed Day card. The Blessed Day card. Then you have the Growth of Energy card. So, Geminis. I know that y'all have had it bipolar rough lately. Like the universe has been bipolar rough to you lately, Geminis. You get way up on this high and then it's like something pulls the rug out, knocks you down, takes your lunch money, kicks sand in your eye and probably pisses on you and then runs off. And then the next minute you're back up there again. So it's just been a roller coaster, Geminis. So let me pause, okay? I'm paying attention to the comments. The reason that these are not Taurus cards, because I saw a couple of you say that. When I was drawing these cards, I was drawing for Gemini, not Pisces. just because I skipped over one doesn't mean I'm going to forget. Okay? So I'm going to need y'all to breathe and quit with the hateful comments. Okay? My mods will block you. My mods will kick you out. Calm, Taurus. Okay? Calm down. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Okay? I have way too many Capricorn placements to be dealing with that. Just saying what I'm saying. When you guys are pulling cards, let's say I had a list. I had A, B, and C person, okay? Say I do A person and I'm supposed to do B person, but instead my brain starts to draw cards for C person. If I try to read for B person with the cards I drew for someone else, that reading is not going to resonate. It's not going to sound right. And then when none of that happens that week, that B person is going to be super upset. Okay? So these right here are for Geminis. And usually when this happens, and it's really weird because it seems to be Taurus that I forget a lot, and I don't mean to, and I'm so sorry. It's always really interesting how the cards come out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay? So just breathe. Just calm down. Just breathe. Everything happens for a reason. Geminis. Y'all have had this crazy roller coaster, broken ass roller coaster of shit going on lately. And you feel like you have been pulled through the taffy puller, put through the ringer, ran over the water, like all the things, okay? This right here is the week that everything kind of levels out and is calm and is chill and is relaxing. This is the week that the days are good. And you know exactly what I mean. Because we've all had weeks lately. I think everybody had a Friday last week that was like, what the fuck, repeatedly. This week, Gemini, it's just a good week. It's just a good week. And I saw somebody say it's because I'm off work. That could be. It's just a good week. Okay? The other aspect of this, the growth, this is a week, Gemini, with all of the serendipity that is going to pop up. It's not so much you having those epiphany moments. This is you seeing all of the strings connecting everything. You know, when you watch the crime shows and they always have the billboard, not the billboard, but you know what I'm saying? The wall with the red string everywhere connecting this guy to that guy to this building to this. Y'all see all of that this week. Y'all see all of the serendipity this week. So, just so you know, Geminis, y'all are going to irritate some people because you're going to be sitting there all kumbaya guru-like, and they're going to say, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 blah. And they're going to be going out all this stuff, right? And all you do is open your mouth and go, yeah, but blah, 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 blah. Y'all are the guru this week, Gemini, is what I'm saying. Y'all are seeing all of the ways that everything is intertwined. That everything is intertwined. Okay? So if y'all really need some advice this week, like spiritual advice or whatever, and you got a Gemini friend or a family member or whatever, that's who you need to be calling. That's who you need to be calling. Because they can look at everything around you and go, oh, well, if that hadn't happened, then that wouldn't blah, 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 blah. Like they can go down the line and connect all the dots for you. Just so you know. Just so you know. It's a good week, Gemini. Thought I was going to yawn. It's a good week. It's a really, 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 really good week. Okay? Stones for Geminis. I am actually going to say Citrine and Lab. Citrine and Lab. Just saying. Citrine and Lab. As far as your animal goes, y'all are the parrot. Y'all are the parrot. And just look up parrot. Don't get all macaw or whatever. Just look up parrot. When y'all are looking up the meaning of a crystal, when y'all are looking up the meaning of an animal, all you got to do is put spiritual meaning of parrot. Okay? Spiritual meaning of citrine. Okay? It's just saying. Just saying. All right. Miss Robin, I wish nothing but the best for you. I hope all of the old gods bless you 9 ways to Sunday, my sweet, sweet person. I hope that you have a happy Yule. I hope that the old gods watch over you, and I will absolutely pray to them to make sure that you're safe, your family is safe, and to hopefully allow you to read the Bible a lot better and love thy neighbor. Taurus. Taurus. Are we ready? Just so you guys know, for those of you guys that are new to watching me, I'm not a noob to religion at all. And I'm not going to give you a story, I was raised in a Catholic church, because I wasn't. I was raised in the fucking mountains by a Native American dad. I guarantee you, I can sneak up on your ass, light a fire with nothing, make my own bow and arrow, and be gone before you can ever turn around. However, I also worked for a Christian publishing company, a large one, in editorial. And I got every single version of the Bible at the time in my office, because this was before the fucking internet was a huge thing and we had databases online. So I had 33, 34 copies of the Bible in my office. My job was to go through the manuscripts and ensure that all of those scriptures that the authors were using were 100% word for word, punctuation mark for punctuation mark, correct. I know my shit. I know my shit. I have worked for companies all over the world with different religious texts, from different versions of the Bible in different countries to ancient scrolls that had been translated into English from the Middle East. I know my shit. When you come at someone, and I don't care what religion you are, but y'all know that it's overwhelmingly one specific religion. When y'all come at someone and you say, I'll pray for you. If I ask you to, that's different. If I say, hey, you know what? I'm having a shit day. Any good vibes at all, I would appreciate. And you're like, I'll pray for you. Bet. I'm down. Thank you. But if you come at me with this holier than thou, bless your little heart, Southern twang, I'll pray for you kind of shit, babe, that works both motherfucking ways. Because guess what? I'm going to turn around and pray to Odin for you, because that's where my ancestors come from. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to ask that the Morrigan make sure that you have every bit of what's coming to you, because that's where my ancestors come from. And that's what I was taught when I was younger. I'm going to ask the Great Spirit to watch over you and to open up your eyes and to allow you to go through the trials and tribulations that you need to go through to grow as a person so you can escape this earthly plane. So when you want to come into my live and you want to say things about bless your little heart, baby, I grew up in Oklahoma with some of the most horrid church-going family members ever. I know damn well what bless your little heart means, and I am so happy to say that right back to you, all the way down to Farmer John's Street and back. I was literally the redheaded stepchild. There is nothing that you can say to me, my dear Karen Christian, that I cannot come back with, that I cannot push right back on you. And I want you to make sure that you know when you pray for someone, they also can pray for you right back. It works both ways. It's a two-way highway. Thank you. Come again. All right, Tauruses. Are we ready? We're ready, aren't we? My petty little Tauruses needed to hear that, I am sure. Yes? Yes? All right, Tauruses, you ready? You have Thanatos, which is completion and expediency and support. Something just hit me. It's really funny. Then you have creativity, and then, I shit you not, you have cut ties. So, Tauruses that all got their little serotonin boosts from that little speech I just made. Y'all little petty asses. Every one of you was like, Very similar to the Capricorns, Taurus. This is a week of you looking at this last year. This is a week of you looking at your list of stuff for 2024 and saying, oh, you know what? Okay, I did this, I did this, I did this. I didn't quite get this, so I'm going to move that over 2025. This is you going through your goals. This is you going through all of the things that you've been wanting to do and accomplish. This is you checking things off the list. I know you Tauruses love your lists. Earth signs love lists, but Taurus, y'all are like the listy McListers. I love y'all. This is why I have so many of you guys around me, because it's the only thing that helps keep my brain straight. Y'all are looking through every single thing that has been completed this year. You're looking at the things that did not get completed this year, and you're like, okay, you know what? My goal was to do this, and I didn't get this done. I tried, but I didn't get it done. So how can I modify that goal for 2025 and get that done? In other words, Taurus, your brain is on fire this week. Your brain is on fire to rocket your little bull ass forward. The other thing, very similar to the Capricorns, y'all are cutting ties. Y'all are cutting ties with things that don't serve you, with some of these things that y'all put on your goal list that they're not, you realized, you know what? I really don't want to date anybody. I really don't want anybody in my life right now. Or, you know what? I don't want a promotion here. I want a different job. You know what I mean? So y'all are cutting ties with all of the things that you've realized you don't want. Some of the things on your goal list, you realized you actually didn't want them. And that's okay. Because here's the other thing. I know you Tauruses are going to beat yourself up a little bit whenever you realize that there are some goals you didn't accomplish. And when you look at that goal, you're like, I actually really didn't want to do that to begin with. So why do I have that on there? And then you're going to beat yourself up because you wasted time on it. Because you wasted time on it. So there's going to be a lot of cutting out some stuff this week, Taurus. This is a big list of goals, of manifestations, of where you want to go in 2025. Now, I don't think that this is a solid week to manifest for you, Tauruses. What I think is this is a week for y'all to get your little list perfect, okay? Make you some lists, then make one amazing master list, okay? I know that'll make all you Tauruses happy. Make your master list, because next week, the 31st, is a new moon. 30th, 31st is a new moon. That is the time you need to be manifesting, Taurus. That is the time you need to be manifesting. Okay? Overall, it's a very good week for you, Tauruses. It's also a week I'm going to recommend, if you can, you need to hermit. Okay? Because all of you Tauruses need time to go through in your little hermit hut back there, look at your list, look at your 2024 goals, and go from there. Okay? That's what y'all need to do. Now, how many of you Tauruses are still mad at me because you didn't get the Pisces cards? This is the week, Taurus, that the universe is giving you to get everything set up for where you're going in 2025. I know that all you Tauruses like luxury shit. I know you like luxury shit. So you need to set yourself up to have the luxury shit. Okay? So, stones for Taurus. I'm going to say, you know what? Tiger's Eye and Prehnite. Tiger's Eye and Prehnite. Tiger's Eye not only will help you with seeing the path clearly and manifestations and protections, but the Prehnite's going to have that black tourmaline in it to, you know, cut off all the trolls and the naysayers, and then also to heal all the damage that's been done this year. Taurus, y'all are the lion, the lioness. Y'all are the lioness. Y'all are the lioness. Y'all know that the 30th, 31st is a new moon, right? We have had Cancer is next, okay? I know where I'm at in the lineup. Cancer is next. And Cancer, you cannot have 4 anchor cards. December had two new moons, which is interesting because we had the first started off with a new moon, and then we end the month with a new moon. And in between that, we had Yule. We had the winter solstice, which is the earth going into its kind of hibernation mode, in the northern hemisphere. What I find really interesting about this is we have a new moon going into the new year. And I want you just to quickly think about the significance of that. Just think about that. Thank you for that, Floobs. I love that one. I love the little meow that comes out of it. I want you guys to think about the significance of that. For those of you guys that are your happy little witchy selves, you're on your witchy path. If you do not set out, now here's the thing, make yourself some water. Make yourself some new moon, new year water. But if you do not buy yourself a bottle of your favorite perfume this week, or already have a new bottle of your favorite perfume, or your oil, or whatever it is you wear, if you do not set that shit out in the new moon and the new year and harness all of that amazing new energy for you to wear all year when you need a power up, I will revoke your witch card. Okay? Did you get all that? Set jewelry out. Set the things you wear all the time out. If you have something like I have the pie stone up here that I never take off, I will go out and sit in the non-moonlight. I will go outside, light my chimenea, sit out there for a little bit and let this soak in that. Having stuff that you wear all the time that has soaked in that energy. Having an oil or a perfume. Now, here's the thing. You don't wear that particular bottle every single day. And you need to mark it somehow so you know. So for all of 2025, if you have a very important event, if you have a job interview, if you have a meeting with your boss, if you're getting married, if you're going on a first date, any of that stuff, that's when you wear that shit. Okay? Just saying. Cancers, are we ready? We ready, Cancers? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I know y'all probably noticed my smile waver a little bit. I swear, I'm just gonna put out into the universe right now that we do not have any feral zodiacs. No feral zodiacs. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the Queen of Shadows card, I was like, motherfucker. But we do not have feral Cancers, okay? This card right here, though, the main aspect of this card that we're gonna focus on is anger. Okay, I know you're like, wait, you just said we don't have feral Cancers. We don't. Because they also have the confidence card and the magical power card. And I want you to notice the bee and the dragonfly. I want you to notice the wings. I want you to notice the insects. I want you to notice that. I want you to notice the wings. And what do wings represent? Movement. Cancer. Okay, first of all, you're not allowed to get mad at me. You're not allowed to get mad at me, okay? Y'all have this weird underlying angry streak that you've had it for a while. You've had it for most of the year. I'm going to say at least 6-7 months. You've had this weird undercurrent of anger that you don't know where it is, why it is. You can't get past it, and it just sits there. It just sits there. There's no real rhyme or reason for you to have this intense anger. This week, however, it shifts. A lot of you guys have this angry streak from a loss or a perceived loss. Now, I said it that way on purpose. Because a lot of times when we get fired from a job, when we lose a relationship, that's a loss, right? And I know that you sweet little Cancer babies take that shit uber personally. Super mega personally. If y'all ever thought that an earth sign could hold a grudge, you have never met a fucking Cancer. You have never met a fucking Cancer. Y'all take that shit so personally. Like the whole universe is now against you personally. This anger stems from a perceived loss. Now, every time that we lose a job, we walk away from a relationship, or somebody walks away from us, or whatever, inevitably someone says this: oh, well, you dodged a bullet. And a lot of times we're like, yeah, I dodged a bullet. We may not really pay attention to that in the moment. And I know that some of you guys rolled your eyes when I said that, because I hate for people to say that to me, but I always say it to myself. It's weird. They're right. They're right, Cancer. That job you lost, that person that walked out of your life, obviously was not for you. Obviously, there are other better things for you around the corner. But when you hold this anger and this grudge and this irritation, this hate, whatever it is, nothing can come in. Nothing can come in. Because you're blocking it with that anger. This is the week, Cancer, that anger turns into confidence. This is the week that flow of anger, that undercurrent that's been under there, turns into this amazing confidence where you finally believe that you did dodge a bullet. When you got let go from that job, you did dodge a bullet. Whether it's you see that company is folded this week, or you see that you hear through the grapevine that they hired some new boss and there's all these new regulations and rules or whatever. Whatever it may be. Maybe your ex gets tossed in jail or some shit. Thank you for the corgi, but whatever it is, y'all are gonna have to forgive me. I gotta put some sugar in my face. Whatever it is, Cancer, you're gonna see every Cancer I've ever known. And those of you guys that have Cancers in your life, I want you to tell me if I'm right. Every Cancer I've ever known, men or women, they have this little move and this little laugh they do when they know they're right. And it's kind of like this little smug smile, and they kind of go like, you know what I'm talking about? They have this little smile, and you know damn well that they've just realized that they're right. I love that every one of you is like, yes, they do. Yes, they do. And they all do this little thing. It's almost like this little like, sometimes it's just like this. Sometimes they put their hands in their pockets. Sometimes they're like this. Y'all all do it. Every one of you fucking Cancers does it. Every one of you that I've ever known in my life does this. When you realize that you have the upper hand, when you realize that you're right, you all fucking do it. I love this. In both chats and TikTok and YouTube, everybody is like, Y'all all do it. That is you all week, Cancers. If y'all have Cancers in your life, just know that you're going to see that little smug smirk. You're going to see them doing the thing with the Mr. Burns things with their hands. That is you all week, Cancers. because this anger finally turns into fucking confidence. Finally turns into confidence. That confidence finally, so this is going to be a really intense metamorphosis week for you, Cancers. You go from anger these first few days to this really intense confidence, and you're probably going to drive your people around you a little nuts with it. And then you have this magical power card, Cancers. So let's talk about this magical power card. This weekend, Cancers, you listening? I'm going to whisper a little bit. This weekend, Cancers, if y'all were wanting to do cord cuttings, this is the weekend, Cancers. If y'all were wanting to start down a new journey of learning something new with your practice, this is the weekend. If y'all wanted to start a new book, if you wanted to get a new deck of cards, whatever it is, Cancers, this is the week for it. This weekend, y'all are magical little fucks. Just saying. Y'all are magical little fuckers this weekend, Cancers. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. If you are attached, it is a good weekend for some smexy magic. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Just saying what I'm saying. Okay? Y'all are some magical little shits this weekend, Cancers. It's going to be a good week, Cancers. It's going to be a good week. Y'all have needed this. Y'all have needed this change. Y'all have needed this shift. And I'm so happy that it's coming. I'm so happy that it's here. Stones for Cancers. I'm going to say blue Kyanite. And then I'm also going to say ruby Zoisite. Now the hard one, the animal. Y'all are the raven this week. Not the crow, the raven. Y'all are the raven. All right, that brings me to my lovely little Leos. We have storms moving in here. Some weird, I saw that card, Leo. Leos, okay, you know what? Y'all wanted 2 anchor cards. Okay, Leos. We have some storms moving in here, and I just felt the pressure change like all across my face. It's great. It's fun. It's wonderful. Went outside earlier to turn my Christmas lights on, and it was like this creepy, crazy, misty, rainy looking shit. And there's like, most of the houses on my street in this neighborhood have their lights on, like the Christmas lights. So it was really fucking eerie. Like I could not, all I had to do was step out, plug them in and come back. And I was like, I cannot wait to go the fuck back inside. What the fuck? And then at the same time, I'm like, this is kind of cool. I want to stay out here. Nope, my happy ass go back in. All right. Ready, Leos? Okay, no. I said there were no feral signs this week. And I am now unhappy with you. I'm unhappy with you. Do you know why I'm unhappy with you? Because both of my kids are Leos. Not only are both of my kids Leos, but this is probably the last Christmas I will have both of my kids home together for a very long time. So y'all are, I don't like you right now. Because you remember how I was like, oh, y'all want 2 cards? Y'all want 2 anchor cards? Man, fuck y'all. Really? 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 I don't even want to read for you. I'm so irritated right now. I'm irritated. Not only did you pull out Abaddon, but then you also pulled out the fucking Queen of Shadows with the wrath and suspicion. And really? Really? Then you have Resilience and Luna. So not only are you angry and feral and just shits this week, but you are resistant to anybody that's trying to calm you down. And y'all are all going to be up all fucking night. Every night this week. So those of y'all that have little kids that are Leos, just know you ain't wrapping any presents. You're going to have to ninja sneak those bitches under the tree. Because they ain't sleeping. I don't even know what to say to y'all. I don't even know what to say to y'all. Why? Why? Because, and not even just why, but like, why these two cards? Really? The two worst cards in this whole fucking deck? Both of them? Is it because I said that we're going to have a good week? Is it because I said that we are not going to have a feral sign? Is that what it was? Is that what it was? And y'all said, oh, bitch, watch this. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I mean, that's exactly why my kids would have done it. So I assume that that's right. So we have feral Leos this week. We have feral Leos this week. Not only do we have feral Leos this week, but we have malevolent Leos this week. In other words, maybe don't take your kids over to your grandparents. Maybe don't take your little Leos anywhere around other people. Because they're going to push everyone's buttons this week on purpose. They're going to spread the malice. And when you get on to them, then they're going to be mad about it. So I hope y'all bought extra controllers for that new PS5 or that new Xbox. Oh, and when you get on to them, they're going to double down. And if you have adult Leos, because I see somebody's like, okay, I'm locking my Leo husband in the bathroom. The adult ones, oh, expect all the practical jokes. Expect all the practical jokes. Oh, and it's your fault when you get mad. If there's more than one of you Leos in the house this week, I would suggest y'all stay in your rooms. I would suggest y'all stay in your rooms. Leos, this week is all about you. You are the drama. It is you. You are the drama. Now, I'm not going to lie. This could be very, very comical at big family dinners, and it could be great. So if you have Leos in your lives, if you have little kid Leos especially, maybe video that shit. I'm just saying what I'm saying. We would all love to see it on YouTube and TikTok, okay? Capiche? But here's the thing. Other than that, y'all don't need to be in public. Y'all don't need to be in public. Y'all need to maybe go to a thrift store or a garage sale or something, and you need to buy a whole bunch of glass, and then you need to break it somewhere safe in the backyard or whatever. Y'all need a safe place to tear shit up, because that is your energy this week. And you're on my bad list, okay? I just want you to know you're on my bad list, because I specifically said we're not going to have any feral signs this week, and y'all doubled the fuck down. Y'all doubled the fuck down. Now, I will say this, okay? There is one saving grace about this. If y'all need some baneful work done this week, find your Leo friend. Because when they're in a mood like this, they will pull out all the fucking stops with the baneful shit. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Stones for Leos. Maybe I should get everyone else stones. Stones for Leos. Y'all need all the protection. Y'all need all the protection. All the black stones. That's what you get. All the black stones. Smoky quartz especially. Smoky quartz especially. Smoky quartz is like a dialysis machine. So really, let me just say this. Smoky quartz and citrine. We're going to say that. Okay. Smoky quartz and citrine. Y'all fuckers. Animal for Leos. I kind of wanted to give you guys the baboon, but I'm not going to. That was my first thought. And then I was like, no, that's not quite correct, because baboons like to cause havoc, but they also don't really do it super maliciously. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you the gorilla, but I'm not. Y'all are the crocodile. Y'all are the crocodile. Y'all are the crocodile. All right. I'm ready for Virgos. Virgos, are you ready? Okay. Thank you, Virgos. Thank you, Virgos. Because I'm not going to lie. Like, from here on out, throughout the rest of the live, I'm going to be like, all right, who's the next one that's going to have the fuckery afoot? Leos, I would like you guys as a collective to think about what you've done this week. I want y'all to already just start thinking about it. Like why? I don't. But now we're on to Virgos. Virgos, y'all have the thinker, which is knowledge and instruction. It's also forbidden knowledge. Then you have defense, and then you have growth of energy. Virgos, if y'all have been asking for a level up, this is it. If y'all have been asking to just wake up one morning and you feel more powerful, that is this week. If y'all were waiting for your sign, that here it is. I think that y'all did a fantastic job of letting go of shit last week. I think that y'all have cut ties. You have already let go of all the things. This week, however, is a spiritual fucking week for y'all. It is a spiritual week for y'all. If you want to start something new, cool. If you want to start reading a book, cool. If you don't and you want to get back to basics, cool. Virgos, this whole week is you getting back to your inner spiritual self. So this is like a feather that he's holding here on one finger. I love this card because it represents just magic. I mean, I don't know. It represents that deep, deep bond between science and magic. And I know some of y'all rolled your eyes when I said that. But I'm going to say this. My kid and I earlier had a discussion about how quantum anything, quantum physics, quantum immortality, quantum entanglement, all of those things are fucking magic. And magic is all of those things. Virgos, immerse yourself in the spiritual things that you love this week, okay? Watch all the documentaries. Watch all the shows. I don't care. Sit and binge watch whatever you need to binge watch this week, Virgos. But this is your week to be a weirdo spiritual guru. It's your week. You are tuned in. You are all about it. Your intuition is on point. This is also, because of this defense card right here, Virgos, this is also a phenomenal fucking week for you to up your defenses. For you to put some protections in, for you to put some hardcore, weird, crazy, high-level protections in. That is this week. That is this week. But this growth of energy right here, I do want to recommend, because of the eggs here, anytime that your energy expands, anytime that you grow as a soul, as a person, you need to cleanse your space and get ready for that bigger energy to come in, okay? This is a great week, Virgos, for you to cleanse your space and then add more protections in, okay? Open the door a little bit, let some fresh air in, but cleanse your space, okay? Cleanse your space. Virgos, this whole week, you are just a magical ass motherfucker this week, Virgos. Okay? So if y'all need help with cleansing, if y'all need help with protection, if y'all need book recommendations, your Virgo friend, they got them. They got them. Okay? Virgos, you are the spiritual guru this week. You are. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's going to be fucking fantastic. Stones for Virgos. I'm going to say Brecciated jasper and selenite. And y'all are the swan this week. Y'all are the swan. I don't know why, Libras, but I feel like this deck goes first. Why are you backwards, Libras? That's weird. Okay. Libra, y'all are the chaos cleaners this week. Y'all start off with happiness. I was like, why do I feel like I need to do yours backwards? Y'all start off with fucking happiness. Then you have union, and I want you to notice the yin yang right there. And then you have the Abraham card, which is truth and justice and duty. Libras, y'all are the chaos cleaners this week. Y'all are the light in the darkness. Y'all are the ones that are just radiating happiness this week. If y'all don't have Libras in your life, almost every single Libra I have ever met, with the exception of one, they're just genuinely happy. Like they just are. Libras love for everyone around them to be happy. They want everybody to be provided for. They just want everybody to be happy. When everybody is happy, then a Libra is happy. Libras are goofy. Libras are kind of, they're predictably unpredictable. Does that make sense? But Libras are one of my favorite signs to hang out with because they just chill out. They just chill out. For a cardinal sign, yeah, they want to work. Yeah, they want to get ahead. Yeah, they want to do cool shit. But you know what? They're like the cool, laid-back stoner dude of the Zodiac. Like, they're just like, yeah, man, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. No big deal. Okay? Libras are fucking awesome to hang out with. Libras, you are the epitome of your sign this week. You start off with fucking happiness. With happiness. And then you have union. Now, this could mean that a few of you guys are going to go on some dates. It'll be great. You'll meet your person. Those of you guys that are in relationships, you're strengthening that relationship. But the main thing that this union means, and I want you to notice the diamond shapes in both of these, okay? This week, you guys have, I don't want to call it a talent. You guys have a knack for seeing where you can bring two sides together. And I can't think of a better week for it because we all know, even if you don't really have a big family, even if you don't really have a family, you're either going to be online at someone's house or whatever where people are going to disagree. Because we all know when a group of people gets together, it doesn't matter if you have 100 people in the room and every one of those 100 people is the same politically, they're the same everything, right? They're the same everything. They are going to find shit to disagree about. They are. They are. There's going to be a disagreement. Libras, you guys this week for some reason will hone in on the people that are going to have that disagreement and you'll be able to fix it before the disagreement ever really starts. You're also just a good person this week, Libra. You're also just a good person. When this card pops up, and especially since I felt like this needed to be at the end, you're going to find yourself doing a lot of things to help others this week, Libra. Whether this is donating some, unused clothes, whether this is taking dinner to your elderly neighbor, paying for somebody's groceries behind you, whatever it is, Libra. This is a week where you are the sign that someone else is asking for. You know how we all have those weeks where we're like, you know what? Or those days or whatever. You know, today is shit. This week's been shit. This year's been shit. I just need a sign that someone cares. Y'all are, that is you this week, Libras. That is you. That's you. Y'all are someone else's sign to stay here. And I can't think of a more important role for you, Libras. I cannot think of a more important role. Especially during the holidays when so many people don't have someone. Especially during the holidays where so many people miss other people. Having someone that just does something kind for them and shows that person that there are still people that care. I can't think of a better thing, Libras. Y'all are the light in the darkness this week. Y'all are the light in the darkness this week. Make sure you take care of you this week, Libras. Okay? Because being the light in the darkness is fantastic. Being the one that helps to calm the problems is fantastic. But it's also very, very taxing. It's also very taxing. Okay? Stones for Libras. There's the yawn. Finally, the first yawn. I'm going to say lemon quartz and amethyst. I was going to say rose quartz, but I think amethyst is going to serve you better. Okay? Lemon quartz and amethyst. If you can't find lemon quartz, citrine will do, but lemon quartz is going to be best. Some of y'all heard that as I get to go stone shopping. Y'all are the bee this week. Y'all are the bee this week, okay? All right. Scorpios. I love that I look down on TikTok and people are like, All right. Ready, Scorpios. Ooh. Ready, Scorpios? Okay. Now we're going to have all the yawns because that's what happens when the dam breaks. All right, Scorpios. Y'all have the Prince, which is the forgotten adversary. This is sorrow and loss and serendipity. Then you have resilience, and then you have change. Scorpio, your week is going to be a little interesting. There is something that has been, and I think this is something that's happened this year, okay? Because we've all had a lot of shit years lately. There is something that's happened this year that you have been doing everything you can to get over, to get past, to get around, to wrap your brain around. Maybe you've gotten over the shock, the grief, the hurt, the anger. You've gotten over all of that stuff, but you haven't been able to kind of wrap your head around your next move yet. That's where this sorrow and loss comes in. This week, I don't know if it's something, I have a feeling it's something you're either going to like be watching on TV or listening to, either like audiobook, radio, whatever. It's some kind of media, not a video, like TV show or radio. Thank you for those butterflies. There's just going to be a sentence. There's just going to be a thing that hits you just right, Scorpios. It just resonates with you on a deep fucking level. Y'all all know exactly what I'm talking about. When you have something like that happen and you go, wait, what? And then you rewind it and you listen to that part like 5 times in a row. You write it down. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That's this week, Scorpios. There's just going to be something random that hits you. And you have this moment of, oh my God. Now, I don't think that it's going to completely eradicate or completely open it up where you can wrap your brain around everything. But it's just like when you're trying to crack an egg, you have to start somewhere, right? You have to tap it and start the little crack before you can actually open the egg. That's what this week is for you. This week is you being able to crack that eggshell so you can get to the inside of the egg. So you can get your brain around this loss. This is also a week where that little thing that you hear that makes such a difference to you, it shows you. When this happens, you're going to sit and think, oh my God, I can't believe that it's almost January and this happened in May and I can't get past it. So you're going to have that little bit of a moment where you want to beat yourself up, but then you're going to go, oh my God, I've made it this far. I didn't think I was going to make it a week. I didn't think I was going to make it a month or whatever. You're going to realize how far you've actually come. And that moment is going to turn into you having a moment of looking back at the last few years, at the last decade, at your entire life, and how far you have come and what you've overcome. When that happens, this is like one of those like cascade effect weeks, Scorpio. When that happens is when this change happens. And it's going to be an instant change. It's not something where you sit and think like, I really should do this differently. You Scorpios are very all or nothing as well. And so when you make up your mind to do something, that is what's happening. This is a really intense week for you, Scorpios. A really intense week for you. For those of you guys who have Scorpios in your life, you may have at Christmas dinner, Uncle Joe, Bob, Sue Ann, Ellen, whatever, get up and apologize to everybody for something that happened 20 years ago. Like that kind of intense week for you. Okay? I don't think you're going to do that at dinner, okay? You might, but it's just saying. It's just a very intense week. You're going to come out of this week and roll into 2025 in no way the same person that you were last week, last year, whatever. And I mean night and day different. Okay, Scorpios? So it's a good week. It's a really good week, but there's going to be some hard-hitting things this week, okay? Okay? Just saying. Stones for Scorpios. I'm also going to give you Prehnite just because of the letting go and healing some shit and then the black tourmaline that's in it. So I am going to give you Prehnite. I'm also going to say Dream Amethyst. Dream Amethyst, you're also going to hear it called Banded or Chevron Amethyst. It looks like this. It has a lot of white in it. So it'll have, yeah, there's a little chevron. This one's got a big chevron. Dream Amethyst has a lot of white pieces in it, okay? So the reason that I say Dream Amethyst is because that is very good at working out traumas and working out past life issues and stuff like that, okay? So, all right. My sweet little Sagittariuses. My sweet little Sagittariuses. I know I'm giving you, I haven't forgot your animal, Scorpios. Calm down. My sweet little Sagittariuses. Because I'm in my brain trying to figure out what is a good animal, because you know, I'm going to give you guys the whale, Scorpios. I'm going to give you guys the whale. And the reason why, if y'all have never looked at the migratory patterns of the whale, they're insane. They're insane. Okay? So the whale. All right. Sagittarius, this is. Okay. Y'all have the Keeper of Whispers, which is curiosity and madness and forbidden knowledge. Then you have let go. And then you have learn the truth. Okay. Sagittarius. This is going to be an intense week for you. You're going to fall down the rabbit hole with something. And in falling down the rabbit hole, and this is going to be some little bitty thing, and it's going to turn into a huge thing, and then a gigantic thing. In falling down this rabbit hole, you're going to come across some stuff that really opens up your mind. Now, I don't think that this is so much spiritual shit as this is real world shit. When you have this mind-opening experience, this is going to shed a lot of light on some situations with other people. So a work situation, a home situation, friends, school, whatever it is, it's a situation where you are a part of a group. That is going to cause you to let go of some walls that you've put up. So Sagittarius, when you got into this group, when you accepted this job or whatever it is, when you got around this group of people, you put up all these walls, right? Okay. And you don't know why. Because Sagittariuses love to be the life of the party. They love to be the life of the party. They want to be the center of attention. And y'all are very good at it. But this time, in this particular thing, y'all put up these crazy, massive walls. And you don't know why. And you've been trying to figure out, like, you know, I like all these people. So why did I like put up all these? Why have I put up all these protections? So this week, you have this weird little epiphany and you put these walls down. You let these walls down. Now, notice I didn't say your protections. I said your walls. You let your walls down with these people. And in turn, you learn a lot of hardcore truths this week about why you put those fucking walls up. Now, for some of you guys, this is going to be that you find out you do have coworkers stabbing you in the back, throwing you under the fucking bus. For some of you guys, you're going to find out that you've got a significant other that is lying or is cheating or whatever. For some of you guys, you're going to find out that you have friends, family, people that you thought had your back over everything that are actually pieces of shit. And they've been taking your information and giving it to someone else. Now, here's the thing, Sagittarius. When y'all learn the truth about this stuff, like, I'm getting protective, and I'm like, you give me their name and their phone. Like, I'm getting protective, and I'm trying not to, because I know y'all are big kids, okay? When this happens, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, and know that every one of us have your back, okay? Every one of us have your back. It's gonna suck, and it's gonna hurt. But I want to go back to this card, and I want to point out the forbidden knowledge. Oh, it's down here. The forbidden knowledge aspect of this card. This is a great week for you guys to delve down, like the Tibetan or the Egyptian Book of the Dead. This is a great time for you guys to delve down, like some of those more like baneful things. This is a great time for you to read some Aleister Crowley novels or the Necronomicon or like, you know, like some things like that. I'm just saying what I'm saying, Sagittarius. Because that forbidden knowledge is going to sink in really quickly this week, really deeply this week, and you're going to have no problem understanding how to, you know, apply it in real life. No problem at all. Now, I don't think this is the week for you to do these things, but I will say that the 30th and the 31st, which is, you know, the new moon, that is the best time to do baneful stuff. That's the best time to do, you know, hexes and things like that. It's the best time to do baneful thingies. So this is a week where you find out some shit about some people that were supposed to be on your side but aren't. And you also go, well, let me read some of this shit and get all fucking ready for the new moon. So we have Sagittariuses being Sagittariuses. Stones for Sagittariuses. I'm going to say obsidian. The sharper, the better. Okay. And then blue goldstone. Blue goldstone. Y'all are also the hawk this week. Y'all are the hawk this week. If y'all have never watched a hawk hunt something, it's pretty fucking scary. It is pretty fucking scary. I need to go make some popcorn and get ready for this week, this Sagittarius week. I know a few Sagittariuses. I'm going to be like, look, I'm going to need you to give me all of the details with this. All of it. I want to know. I want their name. I want their photo. All right. Okay. Yeah. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 10 a.m. for book club. And then again at 11:15, and we're going to watch the Pope open whatever the hell is going on. It's going to be interesting. So, yeah. So, yeah. And 100% trademarking your face on a t-shirt with, I'm just saying what I'm saying. So let me just go ahead and say this real quick. And I don't know if you meant it the way that came across. But I do have the blue Bodhi trademarked, and I do have a great media attorney on retainer. Just saying what I'm saying. All right, guys. I will see y'all in the morning. Thank you for watching over here on YouTube.